Yo, this is KASOA representing Prime Lord, and we are back again at the VGA Grade 25.
After 6 esports at VGA Grade tournament.
How has your journey been so far this year's VGA Grade?
Oh, it has really been going well for me, and I faced the toughest opponent in my group.
Oh yeah, my journey has been fantastic. Winning my first 3 games in the group stage, even though they were top opponents, but it has been going good so far.
What are you expecting from yourself today?
Oh, I'm expecting to win the semi-finals today.
Oh, I'm expecting the win always.
The guys are ready, and so are we. PARDIA versus KASOA TEKKZ on your screens to begin the action for us. Today we are live from the Foresight TV mansion. If you are wondering, this is where the VGA Grid is going down. We appreciate all of the support throughout the past weeks. It's been nothing short of amazing. We've been carried away by all of the support you guys have given to us, but this is the time to show you what we are made of. PARDIA will be in the orange and the black, the prime colors for after 6 esports who are looking to go home here with another trophy today, and KASOA TEKKZ will be in the white and the brown. Look, KASOA TEKKZ coming into this one, I think he's one of the most confident players. We've said time and time again that a lot of people sleep on the KASOA players, maybe barring Montana, but a lot of people don't have KASOA TEKKZ as maybe one of the elites, and I think this could be the prime platform to show us what he's got on that stage. And if you look at the kind of squad that he's assembled, you know he means business. But there goes KASOA TEKKZ with his first chance to just show us what he's going on the defensive end a little bit. I think this game, KASOA TEKKZ has to manage the balance a little bit, because we know PARDIA, when he goes on the offense, is always difficult to stop.
He needs to be focused for all 90 minutes, because if you lose focus for just a minute against PARDIA, you'll be punished. So he just needs to stay focused, and I believe you put in a good performance.
Well, keeping concentration is key, as Casillas will come and claim early for the after 6 man, holding on to possession. Roberto Firmino in that midfield is always very intriguing. We won't see him in too many squads, as Abedi Pele also in action early. There goes PARDIA. Henry can't get away from Rio Ferdinand. Thierry Henry, though, that team of the year item, he was deadly last week, and I'm expecting him to be that good yet again. So be looking out for the French icon up top. It could be deadly for PARDIA in this game. Mind you, the predictions are still ongoing till the 15th in-game minute mark. Your predictions will be rendered valid once it hits 15 minutes.
7 more minutes.
Once it hits 15 minutes, prediction time closes. So get your predictions in. You stand a chance of winning 50 Ghana cedis. Please, you can only predict once. No 2 predictions. And you have to tell me the correct score, not just who will win. Correct score, prediction. First person to predict rightly wins 50 Ghana cedis. Abedi Pele, first time we'll see him in action for KASOA TEKKZ. And if you looked at the squad restrictions for all of these players, we made sure that everybody had a Ghanaian in that squad. And seeing Abedi Pele just brings me so much joy, knowing how much of joy he brought to Ghanaians.
So what a miss.
Agonizingly close to opening the scoring. KASOA TEKKZ with his first big chance of the game, just wide of the post. I sent a really strong message to PARDIA after that chance.
So already you can see KASOA TEKKZ is on the aggressive end. Like, he's just pressing, and just like that, it creates an opportunity for PARDIA.
There goes Abedi Pele, the after 6 man.
That was red time.
And we see our first red time.
That was red time.
You think we'll be seeing a couple more of these red times finishes today?
It happens in game. It will happen sometimes. So you just have to live with it and try and get another chance.
Yeah, it is going to be something that we'll be looking out for. Mind you, precision shooting is also compulsory. If you are wondering, they're playing in compete mode, FC Pro Open style, 9 minutes per half, just like last week. And we'll be following promptly. The 15th minute mark is here. So any prediction that comes after this, I'm sorry, we wouldn't be able to count it. Now all of the predictions that have come before will be valid. KASOA TEKKZ, he's been cooking early on. Oh,
what a save.
That time, Cole Palmer with his effort.
He anticipated the keeper movements, but it did not happen for him.
Look, the way he's held on to the ball in those defensive areas for PARDIA, I think is key for KASOA TEKKZ. He's showing us that he's not scared of what PARDIA can do at all. He's very confident early on this time. Saliba in the way.
It's been all KASOA TEKKZ for the first 17 minutes. He's been all over PARDIA. PARDIA has not gotten his groove in the game yet. So I'm really looking forward to what PARDIA does, because at this moment, he's not in the game at all.
In the first 15 minutes, it's all been the Prime Lords, man. Him signing on to Prime Lords, I think, was a very important one. That's a brilliant pass. That's the scoring well. We have our first goal in our final day of the VGA Grade, and it goes to the one and only Prime Lords, man. KASOA TEKKZ will open it up. And it's well deserved.
It's very well deserved. I mean, you can't say anything against him. He's been dominating the game for the past 20 minutes. Pardia has not had a foothold in the game, and I think it's deserved. He deserved that goal.
Very well deserved. KASOA TEKKZ. You know what? I'll share a little bit of a secret. Even before today, I think 2 days ago, he texted me, even before the round of 16 had come out, he said, I want to play on the main broadcast. I like when players are that confident. I like
confidence.
Like when they want the pressure. And you can see he's dealing with the pressure very, very well. Palmer. On the right-hand side again, KASOA TEKKZ has already looked deadly from that end. Reinders. Maradona on the 10. Maradona, immediately I see him. Prince Jonas comes to mind with the way he was playing last week. There goes it done again. You save.
Pardia needs to be careful.
The way in which the Prime Lordsman has started, he looks incredible so far. And if he could get a second year, that would do him so much good. Reinders again, we saw him being a feature last week, and he is in the squads here today again. KASOA TEKKZ will slow it down a little bit this time around with Palmer. Cantona into dangerous positions again. Oh, Casillas in the way. And now we see the mind games begin.
This is just deja vu because Pardia against Kalu, the same thing happened. He had so many chances, he was wasteful.
I'm sure KASOA TEKKZ also looked at that game, and once he knows Kalu missed so many chances, Pardia came back to win. You have to be careful with the way he's missing all of these chances.
He started about 3 1-on-1s versus the keeper. He's taking just one chance. I mean, you should be bearing all of those.
I'm going through the comments and I'm seeing so many diverse predictions. I like it when it's like this. Nobody can predict rightly who will pick up this win. And that's what the VGA grid is all about. First time we'll see Pardia up top trying to create a chance of his own. That time, unable to break through the defense. I'm seeing Bottese 4-1 for Pardia. Pardia is also predicting that KASOA TEKKZ will pick up the win 3-2. Mod says Pardia will win 5-1. That'll have to be a huge comeback. First chance of the game. Oh, you knew he wasn't going to miss. He just needed one invite.
One chance.
The after 6 man right back in the action. And we are back on level terms. And just like you mentioned earlier, it's like what we saw against Kalu. Kalu missing so many chances. Pardia, 1 chance, 1 goal. That's how clinical he is.
That's the thing about Pardia. We know he's going to finish the chances. He just has to create them. But if you are the opponent playing against him and you get a chance to create so many opportunities against him, I feel like you should bury all of that. You don't need to waste chances against Pardia.
First 18 game minutes of our first main broadcast here today has been electric. Both players have put on a show. KASOA TEKKZ will ring a couple of those missed chances, but there's still a lot of FC to be played. Pele, space for him to operate. He looks really incredible in these areas. Could he maneuver his way through? Rodri in the way. We've got to give credit to Pardia with the way he's composed at the back. He's not panicking when KASOA TEKKZ has the ball in those areas. I think he's patient with the way he wants to be aggressive sometimes with those tackles, and that's how come he is just conceding 1 goal at this point, because if he was rushing into tackles, then I think KASOA TEKKZ gets him on the break. Olise speaking about counter-attacks. There goes Pardia on the 10. Henry. He's always deadly in this area. It's Pele.
Oh.
And there he goes again. Didn't need too many invites. After 6, Pardia. It's why the Kumasi folks rate him so highly. It's why when that kid, you had him playing up top in your pro club squad.
Yeah. Very clinical. And that was a very good build-up from him. That was a very nice goal.
Great goal. It's just the way he understands on offense. When you get people who understand the dynamics of football and they translate it into FC action, it's just such a joy to watch. And that is what the after 6 man is all about. Palmer from distance. Casillas, I've heard so many good things about him.
He's so short in goal, but the saves you pull up for you.
I mean, the reflexes.
He's so
out
good.
of this world.
He's so good.
Just like his prime days.
You need to get him in your team.
I mean, I was using Courtois earlier, but the way Casillas has been performing lately, I've got to go for the Real Madrid legend.
I would say Casillas is the best keeper in the game. I really
you be confident enough to say that?
I
because
he is the best
I think there's only a couple of positions in the game where you can distinctively say this player is the best in the game. Like left back, Theo Hernandez. We know no argument. Striking position, maybe number 9, we'll say R9. No arguments. But some positions, there are arguments about, and I think Casillas,
that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
A little bit of argument, and there's a penalty.
He was trying to head the ball, but
KASOA TEKKZ under pressure will save it. And could that be the turning point from him?
He should be taking advantage of that. So what happened for the penalty? KASOA TEKKZ was trying to head the ball, right? But in this year, they added the tactical foul. And sometimes when the ball is in the air, the players automatically do the tactical foul. So that's an error in the game. I think it needs to be fixed.
Great insight from Wonder Kid catching that one. But KASOA TEKKZ saved by the bell with that huge goalkeeping save. If he goes down by a goal again, it could be all over. Because we know when PARDIA gets a grip of the game, he doesn't want to let go of it. There he is. Oh, Thierry Henry. Immediately he gets in front of the defender. I almost feel like he's going to win every single battle. But now look at these last 20 minutes. The game has 10. PARDIA, he's showing all of his imprints now. He's controlling affairs. He is the one dominating possession. And it just looks like he might get another goal before this first half comes to a close. Guimaraes, Olise, he's dancing. Firmino, reverse Elástico. KASOA TEKKZ is there. And he could possibly be in for the final chance.
That's
over
offside.
the
That's
top.
offside. That's
Ruled out for offside. But what drama we have been blessed to in our first 45 minutes on the main broadcast as the final whistle will go for our first 45. This is what we came here to see.
End-to-end stuff. End-to-end stuff.
Really good tactical battle. This is when great players stay in games. PARDIA, things are not working well for him in the first 20 minutes. He finds a way to bring himself back and now leading by 2-1 in these second 45 minutes. What do you think KASOA TEKKZ must change to be able to get back into this matchup?
He started the game very aggressive, but as the game progressed, I think he changed the style he was playing, and now the style that he's playing suits PARDIA instead of how it should be suiting him. So I feel like
speaking of suiting PARDIA, he looks in a comfortable position.
He should have shot that ball. I mean, he overdid it there. He did it. He overdid it. Olise was open for a shot, but he cancelled the shot. I don't know why he cancelled that shot. But like I was saying about KASOA TEKKZ, he started off aggressive, but then regressed. I think he should go back to being aggressive, and that will give him results.
I don't disagree with Wonder Kid at all. I mean, for someone who's been there, done that, I always say this because for Wonder Kid, if you've heard the name before, you know how good this guy is. And if he's giving you tips, you've got to take them. Almost broke his way. KASOA TEKKZ banging at the door of that equalizer. The VGA great. What has been a spectacular showdown so far. It has been brought to you by these guys have made it possible. Foresight TV, our host here today. Of course, the Esports Association of Ghana making this one possible. Ultimate Battle, where you're currently watching on the main broadcast. That they have been instrumental in what happens. If you want to follow all of the action that's happening elsewhere as well, there goes KASOA TEKKZ again. Oh,
I thought that was offside. Honestly,
it looked offside.
It looked offside.
Well timed. The detailing with through balls is always key, and it seems like the KASOA man has it.
You could see the incisive pass play style. Just come on. Maradona said it's one of the best play styles of the game. I was talking about it last week. I mean, if you have a player, especially a cam, that has that play style, it's a very big bonus in your team.
And we saw it put to perfection as we are back where it all started. KASOA TEKKZ level in this game. Mind you guys, it's just one leg. For anybody wondering whether I'll be playing 2 legs, it's 9 minutes per half. So just one leg
you lose, you
to
go
see
home.
who sails through to the next round of the competition. And I mean, the 16 names on there are mouth-watering. I was asking others, who do you think will actually go through? And nobody seemed to be able to just give us a distinctive answer on who they believe will be in the quarterfinals. And that's just interesting to see. I love that about this tournament. Every single game looks sweaty. And I've got an quick announcement to make. We've already put the poll out there, but we've got one slot for a round of 16 games to be played. All of the games that are there, any of these games that you want to see on the main broadcast, you can let us know what you think in the chat, and we'll bring it for you. KASOA TEKKZ again. Look, that Cole Palmer has been deadly.
Very deadly. I think that's his favorite player because he's attacking through that side the whole time.
Every single time we see him go on the right-hand side, and the Chelsea man on there, even though I wouldn't say he's in the rich vein of form kindly with Chelsea, he is producing on the virtual pitch right now. Pele. PARDIA always deadly in areas like these. There he comes again. Olise. Olise has got that finesse play style plus. So every single time I see him with someone else, you almost feel like he is going to try to finesse. PARDIA looking to dance his way through, won't work, as he might be vulnerable to a counter. KASOA TEKKZ has got men up top. Can he make good use of them? Maradona will send so many runners just to confuse PARDIA a little bit. But kudos to the after 6 man getting everybody back in position.
Palmer once again.
He has been at the heart of everything for KASOA TEKKZ just that time. Maybe commentators jinx working still, a little bit.
But there is still.
Today we haven't said too much about Theo.
A Superman at the back. That was a nice through ball. What a tackle.
Saved by the bell.
Clutch tackle from Cancelo.
It's timing for me. Because if you make one huge mistake, it might just get a red card.
Yes.
And you've handicapped yourself right there. Olise,
What a
there goes
ball.
Firmino. That's a brilliant pass. Henry, through a goal. Can he finish? And Casillas once again. This goalkeeper, he's doing wonders in the post.
But I mean, Ferdinand closed Henry down. Yeah, so it made a shot difficult for Henry. But that was a good save from Casillas.
Really huge save. And the caliber of player that Pardia is, you'd expect him to convert. And he wasn't missing this one at all. He gets his lead back. And you can see a sigh of relief on his face because he's been missing a couple of chances, but finally leading once again.
And he's been playing bad. I mean, the Pardia I know, this is not the caliber of game Pardia can play. He's been playing bad. So that's why you could see the big sigh of relief from him. And I feel like now that he's in the lead, I feel like he's going to be much more composed. But like I said, KASOA TEKKZ needs to go back to being aggressive. He's still regressed, and I don't see him being
You almost feel
aggressive.
like he sat back a little bit,
Yes.
invited the pressure.
A lot of pressure.
And Pardia, when you invite him into your home like that, oh, he's going to go to the kitchen and take the food. He's going to go to the hall and take everything there into the living room.
Full
If you invite him, he will make you pay.
What a tackle. Clutch tackle from
Zidane.
Saliba.
Almost working his way through there. KASOA TEKKZ under the caution a little bit. There's still a lot of time with this game. It's still not ended yet. And now you feel Pardia's imprint all over. We've got a confirmed game coming after this matchup. It will be a Play Province man in action against yet another after 60 esports player. And I'm speaking of Pretty Boy Dels, who will be in action. He actually was in KASOA TEKKZ's group, managed to finish second. And then the after 6 player was from the group of death, Parker. That will be our next game on the main broadcast. So start thinking of how your predictions will be and who you are going to be voting for to win that game to be able to stand a chance of winning Mama Tilly's prediction giveaway of 50 Ghana cedis. And mind you, you've still got a chance to predict or give us who you want to be for our main final broadcast in this round of 16 matchups. Anybody you want, we will make it happen. Palmer, Zidane on the tail. We're bringing live updates from the other games ongoing currently as well. I'm here in Montana. Is in action against Crowder that looks like the Convict man. Of course, two both Convict players, but it looks like Montana is leading at this very moment. 15 minutes to go. Hernandez, big tackle for Palmer, just considered to be an illegal one. Time ticking away now. I almost feel like KASOA TEKKZ has to find a way to throw everything he's got at this game.
The game is much more balanced now. I feel like it's now end-to-end stuff. It's not yet time for KASOA TEKKZ to start rushing the play, but I mean, time is ticking off the clock very fast. So he needs to do something. Nice block. He green timed. Pardia is he's very good with the timing.
I'm seeing a couple of shouts already for the games that we want to see. Funny Tube says he wants to see Sergio. So we've already got a vote for Sergio versus Boy. We've also got a vote for Mayweather versus Prince Jonas. That's actually my vote to be on the broadcast for the last round of 16 matchup. Wanakin, who has your vote for all of the games? Do you want Guy Kobe Oscar? Do you want Boy Sergio? Do you want, I think, Jonas and Mayweather is also a shout. Juvenile versus Mulish is also a big shout in there as well.
I think I'll go for Mayweather Jonas.
Mayweather Jonas. That should be interesting. KASOA TEKKZ rises from the ashes. And he's back. Oh, this guy doesn't have quits in him. Let's go, Dex. 3-3, the scoreline now. And just from the celebrations, you see, you almost feel like he's back in it. Really well taken goal. We're right back to square one. You just cannot separate these two guys. Nobody has been able to have a grip for a long period of time in this game.
It's been end-to-end stuff, and it's really been amazing to watch.
Just 10 minutes ago, last week on the broadcast for the group stages, we saw so many last-minute goals, and I just can't feel it that we'll have another heartbreaker here today. I don't know where the heartbreaker will come from, but I almost feel like it might just come anytime soon. With 8 minutes ago, Pardia turning and looking for the space to exploit. Abedi Pele on the 10. You'll be comfortable with it. Pardia not rushing too many times in situations like these. Compose, and that's what great players do. Sending all of the runners. Hernandez, he's got options to find if he wants to. Pele. KASOA TEKKZ getting everybody behind the ball right now, but still unable to hold on to the ball. It breaks in front of Rodrigo.
What a save!
Casillas in the
Casillas
way.
is crap.
That's why you have goalkeepers in the game.
This Casillas is
Rushes
he's
it.
just too good. He's
And
just
gets
too
it
good.
back for KASOA TEKKZ. Great defending that time. Into 5 minutes we go. The drama not done yet. Our first game already taking us through the ringer. Free kick situation for PARDIA. Still no punish stations yet. That time just rushed. Maybe they attack a little bit.
Yeah. He rushed. I think he tried to get a finesse there, but it was just too far.
Pressing
pressing.
from PARDIA. It could pay from Molise. Casillas man of the match. Man of the match right now.
Confirm man of the match.
Credit to KASOA TEKKZ for bringing him out early, but he's got to be careful with the way he's losing the ball at the back. He'll go on the break. Zidane, he's got his favorite Palmer up top. Oh, PARDIA. You have to salute the way he's closing down those spaces. But KASOA TEKKZ might have the final chance of this game. Zidane, Maradona. You can see the light just bright a little bit in front of him. Palmer, player lock into
What a
space. Do
tackle.
analysis.
He got the ball back.
But Palmer, to win the ball, just goes back. What a sequence. Is the pressure getting to these guys?
What
And there
a
goes
pass.
PARDIA. Will we see the dagger? Henri with the turn on the shot.
Yo, Casillas.
What
Oh
are
my
we
God.
seeing?
Oh my God, Casillas.
These two guys have given it everything they've got and still nothing to separate them. Saliba, Dallo, surely the final chance of the game! After 6 PARDIA, that is what he does. He is the Iceman with the last kick of the game who breaks some Prime Lord's hearts. And what a way to clinch
The
it.
last kick of the game.
Wow.
That was crazy.
This is just going to be so heartbreaking for KASOA TEKKZ. As of course the game comes to an end and you see it right in your shot. The agony of losing such a game. When it went right down to the wire, it was the after 6 man who took it to end.
I'm PARDIA repping after 6 esports at VGA grade tournament.
How has your journey been so far this year's VGA grade?
Oh, it has really been going well for me, and I faced the toughest opponent in my group, the likes of Weissmas, Kalu, and Parker.
What are you expecting from yourself today?
Oh, I'm expecting to win the semi-finals today.
Who is the most underrated player in the round of 16?
I'll toss Canada because Canada has not been playing foot, and I think most boys underrate him because of him not playing the foot. But I think he can do wonders in this tournament.
If you make the finals, who would you love to face in the finals?
Oh, I like to face big ups,
All right.
my teammates.